What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, the only Nana, and I am back with another video.
Blame it on Monster.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start by apologizing to all these people that's been waiting on this video for the longest, because I know y'all been waiting. Like, I told y'all like 2 months ago I was gonna make this video and it ain't came out. But here's the story. Okay, so the old phone that I had stopped working on me. It stopped working on me. And I was like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. So I had to wait till I get a new phone, and your girl got a new phone. Bigger, better, moving on to better things. Throw that in the past. But since y'all had to wait so long, just stay tuned, because I'm gonna have videos coming back to back. I'm back on my game, baby. And I just want to apologize for coming on here looking as bad as I do. I know braids not as fresh as they're supposed to be, because your girl going to the mountains in a week from today, and I was just gonna wait to get them redone, because like, what's the purpose? I'm sorry, somebody outside. But if you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't be scared to join the gang. And as always, comment down below, give me some tips and everything that I need to work on just to make myself better. And if you're not new here, you already know what to do. Like this video and share it. Get my name out there. Let's get right into it. Okay, y'all, so in this video you might see me looking down or looking to the side or something, hear me flipping pages, because when I asked for questions for this Q&A, I wrote them down. I usually write them in my notes, but there's too much back and forth doing, so I wrote them down. And for me to write them down, it just gave me a better idea of what I wanted to say, because I didn't want to forget anything that I wanted to say. I didn't want to be fumbling over my words. I wanted to know exactly what I wanted to say and what I wanted to tell y'all. So I went on and wrote them down. And at the end of this video, I will be giving a few shout outs to those ladies and some guys that gave me questions that they had for me. So first question is going to be, what can I do to improve my self-confidence? So first off, I'm just going to start by saying, to improve your self-confidence, you have to stop worrying about what other people think. You have to stop worrying what other people say. You don't have to stop worrying about, just in general, what other people's opinions are. Because the more you worry about what other people think, you're not going to know who yourself is. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. Second, I'm going to say, just take time away from social media. Like, get out, like delete Snapchat, Instagram, anything that you have to do, and find time to get to know yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, then you're not going to know like the things you like, the things you love, like everything that you love to do. So to be confident in yourself, you're just going to have to take time away from reality. Like, just get out, because social media can really have some of y'all messed up in the head, and that is not good. Some things happened to where I had to get Snapchat taken away from me, but if my mom gave me the chance to get it back, I wouldn't want it back, because I realized that I was a different person when I had social media versus when I didn't. So that's the second thing I want to say. And the third thing I want to say is, don't try to fit in or be like anybody else. Just be you. It's okay to hang with people outside your comfort zone, but don't make them feel like, don't feel like they are I'm sorry, I said that all wrong, but don't feel like you have to make yourself be like them in order to hang with them. No, because everybody needs that person in their life that's gonna tell them like, hey, what you doing is wrong, like you need to stop. So if y'all are too much alike, and if they doing something, then they're going to expect you to stop them, but you're not going to stop them, because you're going to be like, oh, I would do the same thing, so I'm going to let them do what they want to do. So just don't try to fit in with everybody. Just be your own person. Second question is going to have to be a personal question about me. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of personal questions versus questions that y'all would need on advice. So this video will be two parts, part 1 and part 2, because I got a lot of questions, and this video is going to be like super duper long. So I'm gonna split it up, and I'm gonna alternate some, give y'all 26 personal questions and only 5 advice questions, because that's how many I got to split it into 2 parts. So question number 2 is, what's my favorite place to shop? Me personally, I'm not the shopping type of person. Like, if I go somewhere and they have something that I like, then I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna just like out the blue moon wake up, let's go to Target, or let's go to Fashion Over. I mean Forever 21. Like, you can't go Fashion Over because they got a website. But yeah, so I'm not the type of person just wake up and be like, Mom, let's go to this store because I want to get something. No, I would, like, if we go to the mall, I'm going all the stores and be like, oh, okay, I like this, let me cop this. Like, I like this, let me cop this. And of course, like, I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't really like, I have a favorite shoe, Vans, because they're very comfortable. But I'm not the type of person to, like, the new Jordans they be coming out. I'm not just be like, oh, I gotta get them. I gotta get them. No, that's not me. I wear all types of shoes. I wear sandals, tennis shoes, Crocs, all of that. So, yeah. I don't have a favorite place to shop. Next question is going to be, why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube personally. Well, I was being supposed to start YouTube. My mom wanted me to say this. I was being supposed to start YouTube, but because I didn't have the things that I wanted, I was on a Droid when I was supposed to start. I was on a Droid. Not that anything is wrong with an Android, but my camera quality was not good. Like, I didn't have that much storage, so I was like, I'm just gonna have to wait till I get the right kind of things to start my YouTube channel. So that is one reason, and another reason is because I just don't be having nothing to do. I don't be having nothing to do at all. And I feel like a lot of people look up to me. Like, a lot of people look up to me, like my little cousins. And it could be other girls out here that I'm not related to that see me around town that look up to me. So I feel like, why not voice my opinion on some things and just not even locally but around the world, and YouTube would do that for me. So that is why I started a YouTube channel. Alright, so I think this is my third question. Sorry, but my third question is, someone asked me, what could I do to get over a real breakup? So I'm only 15 years old, and I honestly can say that I've been in one real relationship. I mean, real relationship, I've only had one boyfriend that I thought I was in a real relationship with, to be honest, because no one ever really, like, I mean, yes, people fall in love at a young age and they grow old together, but honestly, you don't experience real love or a real relationship until you're like older and mature, much mature. Not saying that I'm not mature, but because if some of you know me, for me to be 15, I have a great maturity level and mindset. So yeah, but first off, what helped me get over that person that I was in love with, I just blocked them on everything. I told them how they made me feel, and I left it at that. I just left it at that. I didn't care about anything that they said anymore, anything that they said to, like, at least to try to get under my skin. I didn't care. I just stopped caring because I cared so much about that person. I didn't realize that I didn't care about myself. So I just realized, like, I really had to let it go. Like, I really had to let it go. So I blocked them on all social medias because say if you're trying to get over somebody and you go on Snapchat and that's the first person name that you see, and you just click through that story and they steady posting negative stuff about you, that's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help you. That's just gonna make you feel like, okay, maybe I need to talk to that person. Like, no, that's not always the case. It's not always the case. So block them on all social media, because I won't say that they'll be bashing you and saying negative stuff about you, but maybe they'll be posting stuff saying how much they miss you. But if you realize, okay, they miss you now, but they weren't treating you right when y'all were in the relationship, then it's not meant to be. It's not. So just let it go. Let it go. And then what I said about venting, holding so much stuff inside and, like, holding a lot of emotions and feelings and words and expressions and just holding a bunch of stuff inside could damage you as a person for Lord knows how long. So best thing to do, it would be to let that person know, let them hear it, like get it all out, get it all out. Just let it go, let them take it, run with it, do what they want to do with it, but just let it go and don't bring it back in. Don't absorb that, because like I said, it could damage you as a person. So that's what I would have to say. And once you realize that you're a very happy person with them in your life, well, they could be still in your life as a friend, but once you realize that you're a happy person without them in your life as that boyfriend or as that girlfriend or as that person you had them as, then you will understand that, okay, that was great. Oh, thought I had some on my nose, but y'all don't see it. It must be just the glare, the shadow from my nose. I don't know. But yeah, once you realize all that, then finally realize that it was for the best. It was for the best. Next question I got is, how do you deal with all your problems, or what can I do to deal with all my problems? Me personally, what I do with all my problems is sometimes, depending on how serious the situation is, like a problem with a friend, like y'all are going through it. All friends are gonna go through arguments. Trust me, all friends are going to go through arguments. If y'all don't argue about nothing, y'all aren't real friends. To be honest, y'all aren't real friends. So, like, if it's a situation with one of my friends, if I really know they're a real one, then I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna let it die down. I'm gonna let it die down. I'm gonna let them get their air. I'm gonna get my air, and we're gonna come back to this later and talk about it. Because at the end of the day, what can you really do about any situation that has already happened? You can't do nothing. You can't change it. So what is your purpose of steady trying to fix the problem when the problem is gone? Like, it's gone. So that's mainly what I would say. Just let it be, depending on the situation and the person. Try to talk to them. If not, then if they really are a real friend, then they'll come around. They'll try to talk to you about it. And if they're not willing to talk to you about it, then don't stress yourself about it. Because if you realize that you're stressing, sorry, somebody just text me. I don't know. But if you stressing yourself about it and you see that they're not stressing themselves about it, then just let it be. Just let it be. But at the end, at the same time, it's okay. It's okay to go ask your mom or ask another friend that knows you and that friend's relationship. Ask somebody, like, what should I do about this? Like, tell them the situation. Tell them how you're feeling. Also, tell them how you think the other person feels. Then, whatever makes you feel best, do it for you. But me personally, I just let them be. And if they're a real friend, they'll come around. If not, then toodles. Next question is, if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? So, as you all may know, some of you may not know, and other people locally may know, but recently, October 27th, I lost my father due to gun violence. He was at a party, wrong place, wrong time, and he got shot. And yeah, he has passed on to home. But yeah, you all know that. But okay, so yeah, it's plenty of stuff that I've done that I'm not gonna say that I regret, but that I would take back. And be like, Tanaja, what was you thinking? Why would you do that? But at the end of the day, if I could change one thing in my life, it would be losing my dad. Because me and him, we were on the verge of building a strong relationship. Like, we were getting closer. We were like, yes, mothers and daughters and fathers, sons and daughters. Like, it's just, everybody goes through something with their parents. Like, it's like that. But mostly, like, most of the time y'all hear about daughters not having a father in their life, or their father leaving, stuff like that. But my dad, he was here. He was here. He tried his best. And so when we were actually like 2 months before it happened, we weren't talking, and it was over something dumb. Like, it was dumb. So honestly, and then when we talked about the situation, we would text every day. Like, I would go spend the weekend with almost every weekend with him and my sisters, and like, we were building a strong connection. So that really hurt me when he passed. I was like, why now? Like, why now? So that's something that I would take back, would be losing my father, because at the end of the day, no one deserves to lose a parent. But I'm only 15. Like, my sister, my oldest sister's birthday was the 26th. So he actually died the day after her birthday, and he was buried November 1st. November 1st is 3 days before my birthday. So it's like, on our birthday, we will always be reminded of that. So that's just something I would take back. But things happen. Things happen. So that's one thing that I would have to say. And like, at the end of the day, losing a parent changes people's lives forever. Like, it changes people's lives, whether it's positively or negative. Like, yeah, it does. So, like I said, that's one thing I would change. Okay, so the next question is how to deal with or get over low self-esteem. So for me to get over low self-esteem, I had to isolate myself from a lot. Like, I had to cut people off. I had to delete social media. Like I told y'all, I deleted social media, and like, I would only text like a few people, and that would be immediate friends or immediate family. So isolation was the best thing for me, because I was honestly never happy with myself. Like, I went through a stage where I was like I starved myself, because that's very personal. But I did not eat. I didn't eat or anything, because I had a lot of weight, and I got real skinny. And when I got skinny, it was kind of like, people were like, "Oh my God, you so skinny." And I was like, yeah, I regret doing this. I regret doing it. But like, I was never happy with myself. I was very insecure about myself, so I had to isolate myself and get to know myself more. Like, I had to get to know myself more, because I didn't know who I was, and I was not happy with myself. So, and once you actually isolate yourself from a lot, you'll get to know yourself more and more, and it will be for the best. Because I am in love with myself now. I don't care about what any of you guys say. I'm in love with myself. Period. But yes, and then honestly, that's all I have to say about that question, because isolation is like, I'm not even gonna say isolation, because that's kind of like a kind of word, but just distancing yourself from a lot. That's a better way to say it. Distancing yourself from a lot is an awesome way to get over low self-esteem. The next question somebody had for me is, who is my favorite rapper? Y'all know me. Some of y'all know me. If you don't know me, now you know me. But my favorite rapper would have to be Moneybagg Yo, because he's just so fire. He's straight fire. Straight fire. Some of y'all may not like listen to his music, because y'all into YoungBoy and NLE Chopper and all this pew pew boom boom. Not saying he don't rap about that. He does, but some of his music is like like, he has a message in some of his songs. So that's my number one favorite rapper. My second favorite rapper would have to be Rod Wave, because like I said, his music, it speaks, it has a message. Like, it's stuff that comes from his music that people can relate to. So that's the type of music that I like. And I'm not sure if y'all would consider Brent Faiyaz as a rapper, but I mean, he sings in some of his songs, but he's a lyrical artist. Because he doesn't necessarily go hard rap. He's not a hard rapper, but at the same time, he's not one of them Usher high note kind of singers. So Brent Faiyaz would be my third and foremost, because I listen to his music all the time. Like, when I'm writing, like when I'm just vibing, I listen to Brent Faiyaz, because he's a very calm, collective, and put together artist. So yeah. Next question that I got is, how often will you be posting? So because due to I work a lot, I play sports, and well, now that I've started working, I work a lot and I play sports, and I do have a family to be with. So, I mean, I'm going to try to post as much as possible. My goal was to post at least 3 videos a month. 3 videos a month, because I don't want to be slack. I want to be very consistent, because I'm really trying to build this YouTube channel and get my name out there. So, yes, that is the answer to that question. I'm going to try to post at least 3 videos a month, you know. I already answered that question. Okay. Next question is, what are things to take into consideration when looking for a partner? First off, I'm going to have to say, you have to look at how they treat the women in their life, like their mom, grandma, aunts, sisters. Look at how they treat the women in their life, because if they disrespect those women, then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna think it's okay to disrespect you. And if you stay around and you like witness them disrespecting those people, and if you stay around, then they're gonna be like, oh, so she sees this, so she's gonna be like, okay, he's doing it. No, rephrase that. So they're gonna be like, so she's witnessing this happening, and she's still here. So that makes me think it's okay to do it to her. No, that's not okay. But I mean, if you try to stop it and try to talk to them about it and be like, yo, that's not cool. Chill. That's not cool. You need to stop doing that. Then I mean, that's one thing. But that's the first thing I would have to say. Second, I would have to say how he treats you around friends, because everybody's been in that stage where they really like somebody, and like if them and this person are really liking each other and are really trying to get together, and then you come around their friends and they act like a totally different person, you be like, hold up, don't make me pull out them screenshots. Yeah, you just get all active. You get real active. So that's gonna be the second thing that I'm gonna have to say. Just watch how they treat their friends, how they treat you when they're around their friends. Because worst case scenario is 9 times out of 10 their friends probably know that they're not messing with only you. So they probably trying to be like, yo, I'm just bringing her around to make her feel good. Or, yo, I'm just bringing him around to make him feel like, okay, my friends know you, then, you know, we kicking it for real. But it's certain ways to do stuff, you know. Third thing I'm going to have to say, sorry it's taking me so long. I wrote it down. Third thing I'm gonna have to say is how many girls he has in his friend group. Yeah, that's a big no-no, because you cannot be cool with more girls than guys. That's not cute. Then I'm gonna start to think you gay, and you not finna play with me like that. No, sweetheart. No, not that anything is wrong with gay people, but it's just like, if you mess with me and you hang around a whole bunch of girls and you act like a faggot, that's gonna make me feel like, who do you think I am? No, baby. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to say about that question. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention this about that last question. But lastly, I would have to say, watch how that person carries themselves, because both for my men and my women. Like, for my guys, like, you might be trying to be an NFL player or a professional basketball player or a professional baseball player. You might even try to own your own business, you know. You might be just trying to be the greatest out here. Be the greatest. And then you got a woman, like, she thinks she finna live off of you. She thinks she finna get money from you. No. We both finna bring money into this house. And that's for my ladies as well, because I know we got a lot of ladies around here that want to be doctors. Shout out to my ladies that want to be doctors, because we will succeed. You know, we in a small city. If you know where I'm from, Newberry, South Carolina. Shout us out. But, like, we a small city, and I know a lot of ladies, we really want to be doctors, or we really want to be something with ourselves. So we trying to go to college to get all these degrees, you know, study everything we need to know to be what we want to be. And then we got this significant other over here that just want to be laid back, slouching around, not trying to do nothing with themselves. So you like I said, you not finna be living off of me. We finna make our money together. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. You know? like that. But like, don't expect what's mine is yours. You got to take all my money. Have your own. Don't expect nobody to do everything for you. So yeah. Okay, the next questions I will have, or all the rest of the questions that I have for the rest of this video are personal questions, because I answered all the advice questions that I was going to mention in this video. Excuse me. So the next question I have is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? It is 2020. I am currently 15, but my birthday is November 4th. Shout out to my Scorpios. Period. Because, you know, we does it and we does it. You know, I don't know if that made sense, but, you know, I don't care. It is what it is. But where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I will be 26, not counting 2020. So I will be 26 years old. I see myself in college, majoring in nursing, and I want to go to college to get my bachelor's, my master's, and my doctorate degrees, because me personally, I feel like I want to achieve a lot. Like, I really want to achieve a lot, not just because people say their parents didn't do it or this person didn't do it, but not just because of that, but because I want to, because I have the desire to do it. So that's one thing that I want to do. And also, I'm expecting by 10 years from now, I'm expecting to be big on YouTube. So y'all just do everything that y'all need to do to get me out there. Y'all know. And I'm also a dancer. So that part, I'm a dancer. So I'm well known for YouTube, well known for dancing, and just being a great person that God made me to be. So the next question that I have is, what goals do you have for yourself? So goals that I have for myself, this dream just came to me not too long ago, because last year around, not last year, but 2018, around like October, I did this girl did my hair. Shout out to Neek. She did my hair and she had a photo shoot. And I was like, I wasn't really into taking pictures. I'm not a photogenic type of person that I am. I wasn't the photogenic person that I am now then. So I was just kind of iffy about it. But the pictures turned out really cute. What am I saying? The pictures turned out pretty cute. I'll insert some right here so y'all can see. But they turned out really, really pretty. And I was like, okay. And then when I really realized how pretty the pictures were, I was just now getting out of that stage where I wasn't confident with myself, and I was really starting to fall in love with myself. So I was like, these pictures are really pretty, so maybe I should try to do this more. So that's one thing, that's one goal I do want to achieve. I want to be like a model, like not one of those big models. I mean, that would be lovely. But I just want to start out small and, you know, build my way up. I don't want to be doing too many things at once. So, sorry. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. But that's one thing. And if you know me, you know one of my biggest dreams is to become a travel nurse for the military. Like, I love it. Like, I love to travel. I don't like sitting at home all the time. Like, this quarantine really has me messed up in the head, because I hate it. I really hate it. I do. I don't like feeling like I'm trapped in a cage. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. Yes. But that's what I'm going to do. And another goal I have, as some of you all may have, is just to make your family members proud. Because that's the one thing I want to do, especially my dad. Love you, Pops. Next question I have is, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear personally is becoming a failure, not succeeding in life, being poor, not doing all the things that I want to do. Even though all of the things that I want to do may not happen, I just don't want to be that person 30 years old still living with her mom. Like, I don't want to be living off nobody else. I'm trying to be as great as I can be, and I don't want to become a failure. But that's my biggest fear in life. A lot of people have fears, like something they're afraid of, like spiders and stuff. Okay, don't laugh at me, but some of the things that I'm afraid of mascots. I don't like clowns. Like that one, I think 2016, I don't know what year it was, when those killer clowns was coming around, and like I would not go out house past dark. I would not, like, I used to hate it. Like, I'm terrified of clowns. I do not like clowns. And I don't like roaches. I don't like bugs. I can't do it. Bugs just like, ew, ew. And another fear that I have is drowning, like being like afraid of drowning. I am so afraid of being trapped underwater. Like, that's just something I do not want to experience. So yes, I know how to swim, but you know, you never know what could happen, you know. So that's the next question that I have. Next question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is royal blue. Royal blue is just such a beautiful color. It is such a beautiful color. I love royal blue. The next question is, how many siblings do you have? I have 6 siblings, not including my god siblings or my step siblings. I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. 4 brothers and 2 sisters. And my dad, he had a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend. And I count her 2 kids. She has a son and a daughter. I count them as my siblings as well, but you know, y'all asked me for my real siblings, so yeah. And I have 2 god sisters and a god brother. No, 2 god brothers. Yeah, 2 god brothers. I'm sorry, it's just so many people in my family. But yeah, that's the next question. Who is your hero? Okay. Some of y'all might consider this as like not a valid answer to this question, but you know, y'all asked me for my opinion, and this is my opinion on this question. Who is my hero? I would consider myself as my own hero, because at the end of the day, you know, people tell you to do stuff, and you know, people motivate you to do stuff, but it takes you as your own person to be what you want to be, to get up in the morning and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. It takes you as a person to put your to step forward and to actually do it on your own. So I would consider myself my own hero, even though like my mom, she tells me stuff that motivates me. You know, people tell me stuff that motivates me to do this. But if it wasn't for me, to actually come to my senses and realize, okay, this is what I want to do, then it wouldn't get done. So without me in the process of all of this happening, then none of it would happen. So I consider myself my own. Next question is, when is your birthday? If y'all watched the video, then y'all already saw that I said my birthday is November 4th, 2004. Shout out to my 04 baby. Shout out to my Scorpio gang. You already know how we do it. Period. But yes, my birthday is November 4th, 2004. I am a Scorpio. Okay. Next question is, have I ever been in love? Honestly, I don't think I've ever been in love. I thought I was in love, but I wasn't in love. I just liked somebody so much that I didn't care about myself. And you know, when you're a young age, you think when you like somebody so much, you're in love. But I don't think I was in love, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I was in love. So next question is, how's your quarantine going so far? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's nothing to do. I mean, I don't go anywhere, but like at the same time, I feel like I want to go, like, Walmart. I love Walmart. Like, Mom, can we go to Walmart just to go to Walmart? Like, I love it. And I can't even do that because they close at 8:30 now. Like, what is closing early going to do? It's not going to stop the virus. What's your purpose? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you never know. It could be 11 o'clock and all the stores are closed. Walmart, you're supposed to be 24 hours. When Dollar General is closed, or like the pharmacy is closed, what if I'm sick? What if I got a headache and I need some pain medicine? I can't even go to y'all because y'all close at 8:30. So like, I gotta like struggle with this headache because y'all feel like y'all gotta close early because of the virus. Like, time is not gonna stop the virus. It's not. It's not. It's not. Next question I got is, what is your opinion about COVID-19, quote unquote, the coronavirus? So basically, my opinion on it is, I honestly think it was a setup from China. It's either a setup from China or a setup from the government, because you know, us in the U.S., we we like China makes literally almost everything that we have. So I feel like, yeah, y'all know. Okay, so when this first started coming out, y'all know how they was saying China was like a lot of people was dying, and then all of a sudden it came over here. It came over here, and then more of our people was dying than their people. And you rarely hear about any of their people dying anymore, because I feel like they just did that because I feel like they did that to, like, some of their people was gonna die, but they already had the cure for it. They just didn't want to share it with us. They got tired of us using them for stuff, so they was just like, you know what? Tired of it. Tired of it. I'm tired of it. And that was their way of catching a break. But then again, I honestly don't know. I don't know. It's still a lot. It's still a lot to research about it. But then again, it's kind of like, you ain't never heard about no coronavirus. And then at the same time, like, these movies on Netflix that like automatically just started, like, people never, I'm not gonna say that they never watched, but you never heard about these movies that were kind of related to what we're going through, like with the monkeys. And it's just so much going on. It's still a lot to process, so I honestly can't say what I think about it, because I really don't, you know. I'm doing my best to stay safe. I'm staying in my house, you know, wearing my mask when I go out. So yeah. Next question is, what was the worst whooping you ever got? Okay, we're gonna take a break from all the seriousness, and we finna get, this is kind of funny. It is still funny to me. So the worst whooping I ever got, I think I was in third grade. And back then I was a little devil. Everybody thought I was innocent, but I was very bad. I can't quite remember what I got written up for, but I had got written up. And this was during the time, like, my mom, she had to work, so I couldn't come home by myself. My brother, like, he played sports, so, and I couldn't come home by myself, so I would go to my grandma's house, and, like, my mom, she would come get me when she got off work. So I had got written up, and you know, when you get written up, they call your mom. If your mom doesn't answer, they call your dad. So my mom had answered the phone, and I was sitting in the office, and I remember when they gave me the phone, all I could hear is her saying, "Just be ready when I get home." I knew what time it was. It was over with. It was over with. It was over with. But here's the thing. My mom, I always got whoopings. I mean, my mom, she whooped me. My dad, he never really whooped me. Like, it was like once. It was one time before this time he whooped me. And so I'm sitting at my grandma's house. I'm just crying. I'm crying. My sisters and my cousin Jerry, my other cousin Jerry, he was there too, and they were just laughing at me, like, you know, they were laughing. It was like, you shouldn't have been bad, ha 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 ha. You know, the usual what sisters and cousins do. So I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I think it was a weekend. So I was like, Dad, can you tell Mom I don't want to go home? I want to stay the night with y'all. And he was like, why you don't want to go home? I was like, I just want to stay with y'all. He was like, nah, I know why you don't want to go home, because you got that right up. Just know when I get there, be ready to get your butt whooped. Just going off. So I just started crying words. I'm just, okay. Like, I'm on the phone just crying. And then I tried to tell my grandma, because my grandma, she would try to get us out of trouble, but if it didn't work from her, then she would just give up. But my granddad, he was the GOAT when it came to getting whoopings. But like, I don't know. I just tried to get my grandma to calm him down, and it didn't work. He got in that house, I was done for. I was done for. And he had some big, like, humongous hands. He didn't even whoop me with a switch, a belt, none of that. Just tearing me up. And then he was like, now go. When he got finished, he was like, now go get in that car. I'm finna take you home so your mama can whoop it, and then you go. It's over with. That was the worst whooping in my life. 2 whoopings in a row. And my mama, like, what? What are you doing? No, that's not how this supposed to work. One of y'all supposed to be on my side. One of y'all, but no, this day both of them they were the enemy. So that was the worst whooping that I ever got. Okay, the next question is, do you have natural or permed hair? So I have natural hair. Shout out to my natural babies. You know, natural is beautiful. Natural is very beautiful. Next question, do you have damaged or healthy hair? My hair is very healthy, but it's, you know, everybody gets heat damage every now and then. And just recently, like 3 months ago, I was in the stage where I was in love with blow drying my hair every time I washed it, and that got me heat damage. It's like, I mean, it's not all over, but it's like in this little one little section back here, but it's getting back to normal, you know. So that's that. Next question I have is the biggest regret. Like I said, I don't have many regrets because, you know, things happen. But one thing I would have to say that I didn't like that I did is not spending as much time with my dad as I should have. And next question, are you in love with myself? I am in love with myself. You know, the beautiful Tanaja Nigeria. Period. Last 3 questions, babies. Last 3 questions. So next question is favorite shoe brand. My favorite shoe brand would have to be Vans. I stated that previously in the video. So my favorite shoe brand would have to be Vans because Vans are very comfortable. They're very comfortable on my feet, and I love the different designs that they come in, different colors, you know. Next would have to be Crocs. Crocs are very comfortable, and they're just easy, like slip on, you know, get to where you gotta go, and then they come in all colors, so you can have black, white, yellow, orange, green, purple, you know, those things. And last question is, rate yourself 1 to 10. Me personally, I would give myself an 8.5 because it's a lot of things that I have to work on internally, building myself, and externally, you know, it's a lot of things, you know, people go through acne, you know, those things. So, I mean, people are 10s with acne, but like I said, me personally, that's what I would have to say about myself. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys if you made it this far, if you watched the whole thing. I appreciate you guys for liking this video. Go ahead and like it. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications because I will not leave you guys waiting for no 2-3 months like I did. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But like I said, it only gets better. It only gets better. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share my channel. Get my name out there and join the game. Love you guys.